Welcome family to the third episode of Hip Hop Hoops. Today is December 8th. This is definitely the mix of basketball season for high school, college, NBA, and all. So we're gonna get into some things that happened locally, recap what we talked about in the past episode, right? First of all, we got the whole cast back. Malcolm back in the house. We back at the home.
Yes,
home land right quick.
Black in the closet.
That's right. So we're gonna start this thing off, man. Basically, what we seen this past week in basketball throughout the city, man. Some good ball. Plus, we got the holiday tournaments coming up. There's gonna be some real good basketball in the city. We're gonna shine a light on a couple of those things as well, man. So I mean, everybody know everybody by now. But I'm gonna let my man Snacks over here start off this first segment, man. He got a lot to talk about and a lot to say.
Yeah. Third episode. I caught a couple games for the first time. This week, seen a couple teams play. Was impressed. I was impressed with a few. Seen a couple.
Who impressed you?
Irmo. I'm back on the river.
West Side again.
Irmo impressed me, man. I was surprised, man, to see Dylan and CJ down there and in the game. And I think Irmo, first of all, Irmo probably they just beat Lexington, who ain't lost in a regular season game in 35 tries.
Mm-hmm. Regular season.
So they went 34-1 last year. So I think Irmo had the most impressive win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To go on the road and beat Lexington was down 27-16 at halftime, and to come back in the third quarter and take the lead, I was really impressed on their composure and how they played to be down at halftime on the road. So I think Irmo had the win of the week to me. You know what I'm saying?
Who stood out?
I think CJ, they big, man. He about 6'4", man. He was beasting down there, like. CJ, Dylan was controlling the point, but CJ was real. He played like a man. He played like he was 6'8".
Yeah.
He was rebounding. He was hitting threes. I think nobody talk about him. I had to get his last name though, but yeah, he looked good, man. I was really impressed with CJ. Lexington got a freshman, Cam Scott. He number 15 for Lexington. He's 6'4", something like that.
6'5",
8th grader. So I was really. He played solid. He probably had 13, 15 points. I think he could play. He got some potential. I was impressed with him being an 8th grader. He could score 15. I heard he had a 30-point game this season. So I mean, he scored 15 and had a 30-point game in the 8th grade. It's something to talk about.
Definitely something to talk about.
So I think. So in the 15, I was impressed with him, and at Lexington, Cam Scott and CJ, man. I think Irmo had the biggest win this season this far. Number one, being on the road at Lexington, and I think that CJ is. So people gonna take him. I think he can play college basketball somewhere, D2, something like that. But I think he could
6'4" big.
6'4" big. But he could. Play D2. He played hard. He hit the three. He hit 2 threes. I was impressed with his game, man. And I think later on in the year, I think Irmo going to get better. Being that they beat Lexington on the road already, I watched their 3 guards. They got a good base. They got 6, 7 guys who could play. So I think they could go. After watching them, I think they could go deeper than we think. If Juice, it's all on Juice. If Juice could come around and give them what they think they could give them. I think Irmo could make it 3rd, 4th round of the playoffs.
It is early though.
They're not gonna be dormant. We know that, but they could make some noise. So I was impressed with Irmo, man. And what else y'all seen this week? I mean, I was on Broad River side. You know what I'm saying? What else y'all seen this week?
Well, I took a detour and went over to that Broad River side since Snacks was doing all that talking about Irmo and Dutch Fork. So I figured I'd take a trip over there. So I went to go watch Irmo and Dreer. Give a benefit of doubt that Dutch Fork was in the state championship game, so all they players
the whole school was thinking state championship. We wouldn't focus on basketball till this week coming up.
I mean, with that being said, they dogged Dreer. They held Dreer only 25 points the first 3 quarters. Damn. And then Dreer turned it on though that 4th quarter. I want to say they scored 30 points in that 4th quarter. They ended up losing it, but they brought it back, made it exciting at the end, but it was too late. Dutch Fork had shooter, the kid Jones, sophomore. I can't think.
Coach son, Brett Jones' son. Yeah,
the kid can shoot, man. The kid can shoot.
He about 6'3", sophomore.
Yeah, he's solid. He's solid. In the freshman, Landon.
He can, freshman.
Freshman Landon.
Play football too, quarterback. Yeah.
Oh, he quarterback football?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Quarterback football too.
Well, he showed out. I mean, he was probably one of the standouts I seen.
And that's my surprise team this year. I'm telling you, Dutch Fork gonna make a run. We gonna make a run. We got 3 starters out, so I mean, we gonna make a run. I'm telling you, Dutch Fork is gonna be a problem this year.
I like what I seen. From the Dreer side, they got a lot to work on. They did, the kid Devario Shepard.
How'd he do?
Did okay. Yeah, he did okay. I think he could have did more. Definitely in that fourth quarter. But he did a lot in the fourth quarter. But throughout the game, he could have did more. They got a lot of work. My understanding, they coach ended up leaving or whatever. But they got a talented coaching staff. And I seen a little bit of talent. They had a young kid look pretty good out there as well. But that game wasn't exciting.
Yeah.
No bangs and that like
no
that.
Dunks,
But it was okay. It was okay.
Octavius is sophomore. Dutch Fork got some young talent, man, who can play.
Now, I will say this. I gotta watch when they come back on the other side of town and see what
I agree.
I got a chance to check.
Brett Jones, get it done. I'm telling you, every episode, get it done. Give me something. Give me a banner, a region championship, something. Give me something. That's all I'm saying. Just give me something.
Yeah,
give me something. I know you can do it, so just get it done. You got the talent to get it done. So get it done, man.
So we went out to Carter Newman to was like the showcase, Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Yeah, up there.
Yeah, with Hooperville, they did their thing.
Absolutely.
It was a good showcase, real good showcase. Couple of good teams. We got to check out Gray against Spring Valley.
I was there for that game. I got a new favorite player on Gray.
Yeah.
And Watson, number 12.
Taurus?
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. He would dunk on your ass. He would dunk on your ass.
On you like just by mistake, like, oh, take that.
It slapped the backboard.
Yeah. And his size you wouldn't think, man, but the man got some nice bounce, shoot the ball well, play D. Got a nice demeanor. I like how he ran up and down the court. Real smooth, real smooth game, but aggressive. Not that light skinned pretty smooth, but that aggressive smooth.
Your favorite right now?
Yeah, I liked how he played in that game that I went to see. So we have to, you only as good as your last time we saw you play, man.
Yeah, true.
So at that particular, when we was at that event, he stood out.
He gonna look good at next level.
I like him.
Yeah. He gonna look good.
That's what I agree with. I think the next level will be a dope situation for him. He's a senior.
Yeah. He transferred from Airport. So give y'all a little background. He transferred from
Airport to White Knoll. I think it's White Knoll.
Trying to get him on the west side again, right?
White Knoll?
No.
It's White Knoll.
It's White Knoll? Okay, yeah. He transferred, came in, and he got a couple. The South Carolina offered him, and Miles College just offered him too, I believe. Yeah, it was offered him this week. So he got a couple offers. So Taurus Washington.
Yeah, next level player.
Yeah.
He definitely next level player, man.
He was 6'4", he'd be a problem, but he only 6
real
foot.
problem.
Yeah, he's 6 foot.
I mean, he's springy.
Yeah.
His speed next level. I mean, he's shooting the ball better. He defend well. I mean,
I like him. I like his game.
Yeah,
he's got a nice
gonna
little
be good.
package.
Yeah.
I still hold. I watched him a couple times, so I don't see no team.
That was my first time out. Yeah, watching him play.
He was in fall league, so I got to meet him, and he good kid. He gonna be good, man. Like I said, he was 6'4". You know what I'm saying? But he played like he's 6'4" though. But
Frank was in the house. He came in, said what up to everybody. He was there to see. I guess he got to commit. The young man from Ridgeview,
Javon Benson.
Benson.
Okay. Yeah, so we watched them as well. They played after them. Carter Newman and Ridgeview played. It was a real good game, entertaining game.
Shout out to LJ. Got busy.
Yes, LJ White.
With the white sock. Yo, LJ, I love the white sock. Keep it popping.
Yeah, LJ White did get loose for Carter Newman. Carter Newman had 3 players, or really 4 that stood out. LJ White stood out with his energy in the beginning of the game. He scored some key baskets to keep that energy. Josh Beadle did his thing as usual. I was impressed by the kid.
What y'all think of Josh Beadle, man? He played some.
Josh cool.
He played some good team. He mentioned Josh Beadle.
That's a sleeper.
Yeah, that's a sleeper pick. But I'm saying he don't play Ridgeview. Then they play somebody good. Keenan? No, AC Floor. They play AC Floor. Yeah, Floor. Who they play? Ridgeview?
Yeah, I think they play Florida because I saw a Boo reference to that online about
they beat AC Floor last week.
They beat AC Floor and Keenan last week.
And then they play Ridgeview this week. So he played probably the 3 best teams.
But it's the thing though. You said what I seen now. Josh good, but the difference. What I'm saying is, Cardinal Newman got a solid team. Yeah. Because it just wasn't Josh. What I was about to say, I was impressed with the kid Thomas Taylor. I personally never heard of this kid, but this kid was stepping across half court and letting it rip, and he was knocking him down. He probably hit like 4 or 5 major threes, and he the guard.
Yeah.
So I mean, he was pretty solid. As a team, they played well together. They moved the ball real good. Between LJ, Josh, Thomas Taylor, and then Shane. Shane, I think it's LJ. I know that's LJ brother.
That's right.
Big body down low. He held Javon to not what we usually see. Javon looked like Shaq earlier last week.
Shaq who?
Not last week.
Shaq who?
Listen.
Shaq who? Shaq who? He ain't like no Shaq.
He said the Shaq. He said it last.
I don't say Shaq though, like Shaq. Man, that man ain't no Shaq, man. Stop playing, man.
SHAQ Shaq.
That man not no Shaq.
Can I finish what I was
saying? Yeah, you can finish, but don't say
Q
Shaq,
got the
though.
food, baby.
You gonna let me finish what I'm gonna say?
35 and 15 to Shaq.
This is what I'm saying. The man looked like Shaq against Spring Valley.
Okay.
Alright? Now, when they played Cardinal Newman last night, he didn't look like Shaq. You get what I'm saying?
Shaq Fu.
Nah, not Shaq Fu. He still looked okay, but the dominance wasn't there. And what I'm saying is, you had Big Shane. Shane was a big body. Shane 6'2", but he was a football player though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he could hold his own. So
he went from Shaq to track
defensive end football player.
Nah, I mean he did his thing, but he didn't do it. He didn't dominate.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You think he was because Frank was there? That was it?
Nah, man, because Shane just a big body, bro.
How big
he ain't letting, I just told you, he's probably about 6'2", 220.
He football big. He football big.
About 6'2".
So you was insinuating that because Big Dog came in, he might have been playing a little different.
He played different. You got to be consistent on that stage. You know what I'm saying? No matter. Like, I just seen a little difference, man. The only reason Ridgeview wanted me, they went on a real good run at the end. I don't know the kid's name. I got to look it up. You know, comment in the bottom to correct it, but I know he's number 1 for Ridgeview. He hit 2 major threes at the end of the game.
He played last year, right?
Yeah, he's solid. I mean,
he played last year in the Chick-fil-A, Bojangles. I watched. He got hard. He played hard.
But he probably scored their last 10, 12 buckets.
Yeah,
and I mean, he did good. I mean, Ridgeview got a star staff. Mm-hmm. You know, they know they know the game. I just think Ridgeview gonna have to clean it up a little bit, play more team ball. I seen a lot of one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? That could hurt them down the line. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
don't worry about it. We gonna find out about Ridgeview this week.
Yeah, they got tons of talent, bro.
We gonna find out about Ridgeview this week.
Oh, those a couple of games. Who else did we watch? Did you watch any more games?
I got the preview of the BC Lexington game. And we was there for the first 15 minutes. Got to see the guys warming up and got to talk to the coach. And he was identify a couple of his players that he was looking at as being dominant for his team for BC. Yeah. One of them was Aubrey Richardson. He's a former baseball kid. He's a 3. He plays a 3 position. And for what we see, he's been shooting the ball well, playing good defense for coach, and you know he's really excited about him. But after the fact, that coach called me after he ended up playing Lexington.
They won?
No, they didn't win.
Lexington won. No. So Irmo gave for Lexington.
He gave Cam a lot of respect. He gave him a lot of respect and a lot of kudos for the game. Yeah. He really stated that.
That's the game he had 30?
No, he didn't have 30. I think he had maybe 20 in this game. I don't even think it might have been like 18, 20.
Yeah, Cam.
But what the coach said that Cam is special. He said there's other kids out there that can play, but when you're talking about a special thing, he believes that
we gotta give him some love. Cam Scott, number 15 for Lexington, man. 6'5", He's a guard. He's playing point guard against Irmo.
Oh yeah, they got him at guard.
They got him at point guard. So we gotta give 8th graders. Cam Scott, number 15. We gonna give him some love.
That's love right
to
there.
play varsity, he started at point guard 6'5". I gotta give him some love, man. He on our to watch list. You know what I'm saying?
So what was you did a lot of middle school this past week.
Yeah, I saw about 4 games this week.
What's the quality of it? What we got coming up the pipeline? How you feel about it? What's the
I see a lot of teams. They have 2 players. District 2 seems to be a lot taller and longer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they had something going on this weekend for like a showcase or something that I didn't get to catch, but I know that all the District 2 teams end up beating all the District 1 teams, so that says something. Trey Smith, what's up? What's up, Snacks? What's up, Snacks?
They 8th graders ain't better than our 8th graders.
No, yes they are. I'm gonna start with 6'4" Trey Smith. He had 10 points, 10 rebounds, 3 blocks. Plays for Longleaf. 200 pounds, big body.
What high school?
High school?
So where did he go to like next year?
I mean, that's a big dog. He gonna go to a big dog high school.
So he end up at Ridge. He supposed to go Ridgeview?
Nah, they supposed to go to Westwood.
Westwood?
Yeah.
Westwood.
But you know, supposed to go ain't I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Dion.
I went to see St. Andrews. They got a
Hold on. Trey is a 7th grader.
Trey 7th grader.
Trey 7th grader?
Trey 7th grader.
Okay.
Yeah, he dominant, man. Down low, he got some post moves. Once he really get into that body that he really got, it's gonna really be big for him out here. So he's a 7th grade. He got 2 years before he touched the high school scene, unless he goes somewhere where he could play up.
Yeah.
But as far as bigs and the body frame and anybody that can move like he can at that age and that size, Trey Smith is the
And he a lefty, right?
And he a lefty. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I went to go see St. Andrews.
St. Andrews.
St. Andrews versus Perry. Perry had these two little twin guards. I liked them.
Yeah.
They was flashy, but I thought that sometimes the flashiness got out of control, and you could see that around
St. Andrews, baby, the home team, Broad River.
But Quan McDuffie, 27 points, 5 assists,
what school?
5 rebounds. St. Andrews. He's a tweener, like tweener meaning
27?
27 points. The man scored.
He's a 7th grader.
He's a 7th grader. Oh yeah, they won.
I'm going to St. Andrews to see 27 now. What's his name? Quan
McDuffie.
Quan McDuffie.
Yeah.
St. Andrews putting up a dub.
I'm going to see like they got a new coach as a female. I think her name is a Kennard. Maybe I couldn't really get to her. She was moving fast, but it looked like she was doing a good job over there. And the boys looked like they was responding to her. I didn't see a lot of like a lot of bad body language.
Yeah.
You know, when the game was tight early or when it was missing shots. So she looked like she controlled them pretty well. So you know, that team was looking good. And then Dent, I saw Dent versus Muller Road. That's with KJ Green and Nate Thompson on the other team. Didn't end up winning. I really thought Muller Road was gonna, come out aggressive and really put a lot of points up on them. But Coach Britt had some big guys down low that was rebounding well, and that was causing a little friction for them boys trying to get to the rack. KJ got a couple early fouls, and he had to sit down, and it kept a dent in the game. And Nate Thompson ended up hitting the game winner at the end. Shout out to Nate, dog. And taking that thing home. So
let me ask you this: does middle school basketball still matter?
Middle school basketball.
Does it matter? Like
yeah, it matters. Middle school matters.
That's how you identify.
I think District 1 matters more than District 2 because of the playoffs. I think that's the real big separator.
Yeah. Oh, they got no playoffs in District 2.
No. Only thing that District 2 would have is the Metro City Basketball Classic.
That's right.
February 14th through 16th. But other than that, so that changes the quality of the season, right? So when you got a playoff, you're trying to make the playoffs, and you got a chance to make your season better. But when you just round robin, it's like So
that's what I'm saying. Does it matter being that they don't have no championship or no playoffs? Does it matter? I mean, you know, what I'm
That's how
saying?
you
When you play to win
identify. That's how you
championship.
identify the future, though. So
Yeah, I mean,
It matters in that case, but in the matters what you're talking about, it really doesn't. I mean, you play 8 games and you go to the
you
house.
go home, like,
yeah, so you just out there really trying to get your game together.
yeah.
And
they gotta
you know,
change their format over there.
that's right, they do. That's right, it was hurting them,
Yeah.
and that's why you get a lot of kids doing a lot more